There's TurtleCraftZ1 here, and I am showing you my top 10 favorite Pokemon. It's my first top 10 list, so I hope you guys like it. Alright, number 10 is Wailmer. Now, I like Wailmer so much because I just have a real fetish for whales. I mean, I've always been fascinated by whales. They're really amazing animals. So, when I saw the whale Pokemon in Gen 3, I obviously had to like him. So he made number 10 on my list. Number 9 is Mewtwo. Now, Mewtwo, I've always liked him because, well, one, he's a legendary. So, I've always liked the legendary Pokemon. I really don't hate any Pokemon. So, of course, legendaries happen to be some of my favorites, actually. But Mewtwo, I've just always liked his design, his attitude. He's actually very, very good in battle. He's a psychic type, and I actually quite like psychic types. I like using psychic types, actually, not fighting them. I hate fighting psychic types, but, so yeah, Mewtwo has made number 9 on my list. Number 8 is Gengar. Now, Gengar, just look at him. Wow. He's somewhat terrifying, yet adorable at the same time. He looks like Clefable, which, despite it not being on my top 10 list, I still really like Clefable. So, of course, that feeds into the theory. I'll talk about that another time. But, yeah, I've always liked his design. Good in battle. Pretty much the same story as Mewtwo, except he's a dark ghost type. Number 7 is Greninja. Now, I like Greninja for the reasons that should probably be obvious. I like ninjas, I like frogs, so when Game Freak made a ninja frog Pokemon, wow. I mean, so most of the Pokemon that they've made that are frogs are actually like fighting types, or like related to fighting. I mean, because in Gen 1, you had the Poliwrath line, and they were basically boxers. And then in Gen 5, we had Seismitoad, who is a sumo wrestler, I think. Yeah. So they have a ninja now, a ninja frog, and that's just friggin' awesome. Number 6 is Torchic. Now, Torchic is... I love Torchic. He's very cute. Blaziken is very nice in battle. And I have the Torchic event on X and Y, actually both X and Y, so I have 2 Torchics. Look forward to giveaway on that, if you missed the event. But, yeah, I don't really have a lot to go into with Torchic. So, yeah, Torchic. Number 5 is Helioptile. Now, Helioptile, I used to not like so much, but then I actually caught one in X and Y, or I didn't like him much in X. I caught one in Y. I'm using him on my team right now, and he's actually quite helpful. He's gotten me through a couple of gyms so far, and I'm hoping that he'll probably stay with me through the Elite Four and the Champion. I'm probably not going to evolve him into Heliolisk, because I'm not quite as fond of him as I am with just Helioptile. Number 4 is Genesect. Now, Genesect, the main reason that I like Genesect is because, well, he's Mewtwo's rival, and considering how much I like Mewtwo, Genesect is pretty cool. That, and he's also a robot bug. He's basically like based around Kabutops, another theory which I'll get into another day. So, he's also purple, and I really like purple, which is another reason that I like Mewtwo, is because he's purple. And he's got a huge cannon on his back. And that's awesome. He's very sleek. He's sort of like Scizor, except he's purple. But shiny Scizor's red, so it's kind of close. Or no, shiny Genesect is red, but number 3 is Bulbasaur. Now, Bulbasaur is my second favorite starter. You'll see the other starter very soon, but Bulbasaur. A lot of people either chose Squirtle or Charmander. Most people probably chose Charmander, but for those who chose Bulbasaur, you'll realize that he's probably the most balanced of the 3 original starters. And he's just look at him, he's freaking adorable. Oh my god. But his line is also very well designed. And Mega Venusaur is pretty cool. I like Mega Venusaur a lot. I have a Venusaur on my main team in X and Y, so I have Venusaur, yes. I used the Mega Stone on him, and yeah, I have a Bulbasaur in Y too, and I'm using him. So yeah, Bulbasaur. Number 2 is Deoxys. Now, Deoxys, I like him for quite a few reasons. So, the main reason that I like Deoxys, he reminds me of Slenderman, and I really like Slenderman. So, that's one. That, and he's orange and blue, 2 of my favorite colors, and he has a purple gem in the center, which covers my 3 of my 4 favorite colors. The other one was covered in Bulbasaur, and you'll see the next one. He also has a very nice design. His multiple forms make him quite balanced, and he also looks very sleek, like Genesect and Caesar, so I'm sure he's pretty sought after. He's also incredibly rare nowadays. He's not quite as rare as Jirachi, but he's still rare, so I think Jirachi's the rarest Pokemon now, because Celebi is it's going to be given out in an event when Pokemon Bank comes out, if it ever comes out. Alright, so on to number 1. Number 1 is Torterra. Now, Torterra, I chose... Well, this one has a story on it. My first ever Pokemon video game was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I chose Turtwig on my game. It was a female. I named her Leafy. I still have the game. I still go back to it and play it a lot. And Torterra, well, Leafy is she's a level 100 now. I'm planning on trading her into Black and White and then into X and Y so her legacy can continue. I already have another Turtwig in the game, but it's not going to be the same. So I'll just have to play through Gen 5 and transfer it into Gen 5 and then into Gen 6 so I can keep my Torterra with me. Alright, so that will be all, and I will see you guys later.